Do you feel like you just want someone to tell you what to eat to lose weight? Are you frustrated trying to figure out how to lose weight, cutting carbs, doing sugar detoxes, cleanses, diet pills, and jumping from low carb to keto, paleo, vegan, all of these different diets? Do you struggle with cravings, knowing what foods you shouldn't be eating and should be eating, and how many calories you need, and what type of exercise to do? Do you feel uncomfortable in your body, embarrassed by your weight? And are you tired of feeling like you're undisciplined, lacking willpower and motivation? The good news is you are not broken. None of these things are the problem. They're symptoms of a bigger problem, and it's called dieting. In this 5-part video series, I'm going to show you how to shift away from dieting and how these myths are sabotaging your success at losing weight. And once you shift, you'll feel more in control of what you eat, your weight, and you can stop researching information online so that you can live a life that you love, have more energy, sleep better, and even feel motivated to live your life in a bigger way. Today we're talking about meal plans, and is a meal plan ruining your weight loss? And specifically, we're talking about meal plans done for you by somebody else. This is a 4-day training series, and this is day 4 of this training series. And I am talking about 5 myths sabotaging your weight loss. If you missed day 1, on day 1, we talked about weight loss not being as simple as calories in, calories out. And day 2, we discussed the surprising truth about carbs. I know you guys really like that one. And on day 3, we talked about the little known secret about exercise and losing weight. Now, if you missed any of these videos, comment below and I'm happy to share with you the link so you can go binge watch all of them. But first, who am I? My name is Megan Olson. I'm a nutrition practitioner and I help women over 35 lose 20 to 50 or more pounds and keep it off for good. Now, who's ready to lose weight? Tell me in the comments, give me a big capital yes, and tell me you're ready to lose weight, okay? All right, let's talk about meal plans. How many of you in the past or even right now have followed a meal plan that was done for you by somebody else? It's okay if you have. You can admit it. Tell us in the comments. Let us know. You may have purchased it off somebody's website and then you downloaded it and you followed it, or maybe a coach or a personal trainer did it for you. Tell me in the comments. Tell me, have you followed a meal plan that somebody else in the past has done for you? So there's a lot of confusion about meal plans, and something I commonly hear from women over 35 is, I need a meal plan to lose weight. They come to me asking me to create for them a meal plan for them to follow. Is this something you thought before? Is this something that you thought to yourself, like, hey, if somebody just gave me a meal plan, I could lose weight? Is that something maybe that's crossed your mind? Well, there's a myth around meal plans. So if you've ever thought, I need to follow a rigid, perfectly defined meal plan to lose weight, I'm going to tell you why that's not true. So the Delta Journal of Education, there was actually a study done in 2015, and it found that rigid dieting and diet plans resulted in overeating behaviors and a higher BMI. Whereas flexible dieting had positive effects on eating behavior and body image. Flexible is the key distinguishing word here. So what this study showed was that following a really rigid diet plan or a meal plan is actually shown to promote a lot of unhealthy behaviors, a lot of restrictive and overeating behaviors, and actually cause individuals to gain weight. And that's not what you want to do when you're losing weight. You don't want to have to gain weight, right? So for those of you who told me earlier that you have followed, a meal plan that's been done for you by somebody else before, how long did you stick with that meal plan? Just out of curiosity, tell me in the comments, how long were you able to stick with it? And what were the results, maybe, if you're willing to share? And there's no judgment here, by the way. It's just openly having a conversation and sharing so that I can help. So how long? How long were you sticking with that meal plan? In my experience, women follow a meal plan 5 to 14 days and then they stop. You know, do you have any idea why that might be? That 5 to 14 days? And I've done my own experimentation on this, by the way. So I know this for a fact because I've done this in the past with other clients and have gotten my own results. And I've heard from other practitioners that have had the same results. So do you have any idea why that might be, though? Why is it so hard for a woman to only stay with it for 5 to 14 days? Let's think about this for a minute. So what is a meal plan? It's a list of recipes. I'm going to eat this for breakfast, this for lunch, this for dinner. It's just recipes. That's all it is. I even have meal plans on my site, and they're just recipes. That's all. So what happens when your husband says, hey, honey, let's go out for dinner tonight? Or your kids say, Mom, I really want to order pizza. Or you have a bad day at work, your boss was a jerk, and you come home and you want to eat junk. Or someone at the office brought in a cake because they're celebrating their birthday. Guess what happens to the meal plan? It's out the door, right? And there's 1,000 life scenarios like this, right? Suddenly you can't stick to the meal plan. It's black or white, right? And that's the diet mentality. This all or nothing, right? So the problem here is that a meal plan doesn't teach you the skills and strategies to deal with real life. Right? Life is not black and white. We all know this, right? We get flat tires, kids are screaming in the back of the car, you know, kids want pizza, you want to eat something healthy, husband wants to go out to dinner, there's a family get together and everybody's eating junk and you want to eat good, right? There's all of these things, right? And so that is real life and that is navigating real life. So a meal plan doesn't teach you how to navigate real life. It doesn't teach you skills and strategies to deal with those scenarios, right? It doesn't teach you how to mentally prepare yourself for the what if scenarios and the real life scenarios, how to walk into a restaurant and confidently know what to order without just ordering whatever you've always ordered for the last 20 years, or how to balance something like pizza so that maybe you eat 1 or 2 slices instead of eating the entire pizza. Right? A meal plan isn't teaching you those strategies and coaching you through that. So ask yourself this. This is an important question, and I want you to be really honest with yourself. Are you willing to give up pizza and cake and sugar and chips and ice cream and going out to eat for the rest of your life? No. Most people are going to say no, right? Because if you're giving it up now while you're losing weight and relying on willpower to get you to your weight loss goal, guess what's going to happen? You're going to gain the weight right back. That's why it is so critical that you master the skills and strategies to navigate these real life circumstances while you're losing weight, not after. Life is not perfect. And a meal plan assumes perfect circumstances. And this is what so many women misunderstand. They truly believe that if they have a piece of paper with what to eat for every meal of the day with those recipes in front of them, that it's going to stop them from eating cake, stop them from choosing pizza or whatever. You know, my job as a nutrition practitioner is to help you see why you're stuck and frustrated and teach you the truth about what really works for lasting weight loss. And the truth is you can have flexibility with what you eat and lose weight when you learn the basic components of weight loss. And this is something I do with all of my clients because it's so important. As a matter of fact, I lost 80 pounds in 2009 eating a cookie a day. And it wasn't an Oreo, it was a healthier cookie, but I promote this kind of flexibility with all of my clients because I know from my own weight loss and from working with my clients that losing weight and keeping it off for life is much more sustainable when you have flexibility versus a rigid, restrictive meal plan. Okay. I hope that makes sense to you. If you have any questions on that, comment below, okay? And let's talk about it. So what do you need for weight loss? There's 5 components that everyone needs to successfully lose weight and keep it off for good. Here they are. 1, a slight calorie deficit. Slight. 2, mastering nutrition for balanced hunger and fat storing hormones. 3, movement. 4, powerful mindset strategies so you can walk into those scenarios in real life and know how to choose things. 5, a plan for accountability and support. So if you don't have these 5 components and you don't have a plan for how you're going to go about tackling these 5 things, then it's kind of like you're just throwing darts in the dark and praying that you'll hit the bullseye and lose weight one day. Right? You have to have a plan. How am I going to tackle these 5 things? Otherwise, you're going to get overwhelmed, confused, and it's just going to kill your motivation, right? So nutrition is a very deep and rich field, and I really want to stress this to you. Many of us like to, oversimplify it, but it's a lot more complicated than most people understand, which is why you have to have this plan for how you go about losing weight. You can't just do everything all at once. And your plan is not going to be the same for just eating healthy or, training for a marathon or trying to help with leaky gut. There's a different plan for all of those different things that are going on. And you have to have these 5 components in that plan to achieve lasting weight loss. And I see a lot of women struggling, jumping around, doing different things, throwing those, darts in the dark and praying that it's going to work out, and they're really frustrated. And ladies, get the right plan and you will succeed and you will feel amazing, and you'll stop wasting so much time and energy and money researching things and doing these weird quick fix things, these weird 2-day programs or 1-month programs or whatever that really don't get you the results. Okay, so ladies, that's it for today. Stay tuned for Monday's myth. Is willpower really the missing ingredient to your weight loss? We're going to be meeting at 1 p.m. Pacific, so I'll see you then. And if you're a woman over 35 with 20 to 50 or more pounds to lose and you're ready to jumpstart your weight loss and get this over with for good, book a free weight loss breakthrough session with me. Those are free sessions to you available, so take them, use them to your advantage, and I'll talk to you soon.